We believe that these songs are songs that help the country understand itself. When we say they're iconic, we really mean that they help us look into that meaning of what it is to be Australian. And why Ian Thorpe's Found for Youth has supported these songmen is because Ian too shares this passion. Over the last 10 years, Ian and myself have travelled a lot of dirt roads and talked with a lot of children in far-flung communities, and we both believe this is the kind of project that gives voice to Aboriginal people and in fact closes that space between us. So to say a few words before we get underway here, Ian, will you come up and talk?
These are important books because they are Australian stories. They're stories that we should be proud of. There's three of them here. There's one that we may feel a little bit apprehensive and a little bit intimidated by because it doesn't start from a very positive place. But it still is an important Australian story. It's one that we all need to have at home. It's one that we need to be aware of. It's one that we need to know how to move away from so something like that never happens again. I must say, with all of the books that we've been involved in the different stories, where they've come from song and from country, they are strong. They're strong for our children and they're strong for each of us. We want to see them in the libraries, we want to see them at schools, and just as importantly, we want to see them in people's homes.
Thank you. I want to introduce to you three wonderful songmen: Archie Roach, Neil Murray, and Shane Howard. A very fine storyteller who uses a paintbrush rather than a guitar, Peter Hudson. And this project also draws on the magic of Martin Flanagan, who has written the introduction to each of these books. Could you give him a hand? Shane, will you kick us off by telling us, it's 30 years ago now really, that you were quite innocent about this, but you went to Uluru, that place I call our greatest cathedral, out there under the stars, and something happened to you that has changed you.
And the changing, but in a hurrying way. Feel the endlessness come out of the light of day. Talk about your
also took another kind of collaboration, and when you get a chance to take this book and hand it to every child you know in the world, you'll see these extraordinary paintings. It is about the relationship of all the living things that move through this unique land. And Peter Hudson's gift was to know how to sit quietly, to listen to the country singing to him, and then to listen to the voices. Peter, tell us about working with those kids in the three communities around Uluru and how you made this story come alive for them and how you've let them own the story, own the song.
It's very nostalgic and beautiful to see little kids doing what little kids should do, just little animals, actually, just little finches and little marsupials just flying around in their environment. So that was a beautiful thing to see. And
those songs were already in those kids, and they knew it. And when the guitars came out, and Neil and Shane brought the guitars out in those rooms, you could have heard a pin drop. So those little kids they knew it was theirs, and they were writing.
Is a man who's lying in the dry place, but the thoughts are about this island and the blue ocean and the openness of sky. Neil, for you, that must take you right back when you look at that wonderful drawing of the day that the idea popped into your head. We're going back a long way, aren't we, with this one as well?
6 years I've been dead, and every night I dream of the sea. You say it's where it's at. Will this ever satisfy?
The last painting with the last words of the song showed that the children are back to their mother, back to their father, back to their sister, back to their brother, back to their people, back to their land. She knew she was not only keeping you strong, she's given us a story, a song for this country to heal. It's all there. It's a painful song, as Ian said at the start. But you and Ruby have given us a way that if we are truthful about this, we can put it together again. We can close that space between us. It's a very hopeful song.
It is. It's like I want to say, it's a celebration of what there's love in this book. There's love in here. Yeah, love of me and Ruby, between me and Ruby. Love of family. It's not. It doesn't just talk about what I see in this book when I look at it is family, love of family, love of country, just love of life. And it's not being taken, it's what you were taken from. That's really important. Okay.
Sing it for us, Archie.
Story like this story is true. I will not tell lies to you like the promise said it did not keep. How they fenced us in like sheep, said to us, come take our hand. They are set us up on mission land. They taught us to read, write and trade. Then they took the children away, took the children away, the children away, breaking our mother's heart, tearing us all apart, took them away. Back where they understand, back to their mother's land, children came back. Back to their mother, back to their father, big daddy, back to their sister, back to their brother, back to their people, back to their land. All the children came back. Oh, children came back. Yeah, the children came back. Yes, I came back. You better believe it.
Sometimes there are no words. Sometimes you don't need words. But these three songmen have found the notes, the music, the sparks to hand on songs to all of our children. What everyone here on this stage, on this project shares is a great love and a belief that we can close that space between us if we listen to the country. So will you please thank Shane Howard, Murray, Archie Roach.